Hi, Jay Silver with Helicon, your go-to company for foundation repair and soil stabilization. Florida, as you know, is known for its beautiful lakes and waterways, but keeping them safe takes constant attention. In today's video, we're taking you to a critical dam project here in Winter Haven, Florida, where this dam is the main outflow for the southern chain of lakes, which is 16 lakes to the north of this outflow. And stick with us, we're going to show you some of the signs and problems with the dam, as well as what our team, you can see behind us, Team Helicon, is doing to protect this stormwater infrastructure, which also protects and regulates and controls water levels for the neighboring community. This dam behind me sits at the outflow for Lake Lulu and helps control water levels for the southern chain of lakes, which is 16 lakes to the north of this that eventually flows out into the Peace River. It reduces flooding risk, supports recreation, and even helps with the local water supply. So this small structure has a big impact, but like all concrete and earthen structures, time, weather, and water pressure take their toll. Regular inspections that are done is what uncovered some of the problems that we're going to show you today that we're remediating with some of our innovative polyurethane injection techniques. During the latest inspections, engineers discovered a list of problems and concerns. One was with the main spill well, where you see the water falling over on the concrete. In that spill well, there were cracks and crevices that were allowing soil to erode, thus making the structure become unstable. The other was the soil around the abatement on the dam. You can see how the soil is starting to erode in this area. And just like seawalls, soil stability is a critical component and the backbone of giving the structure its structural integrity and rigidity and strength. So soil stability around the concrete structure, and talking about rigidity, that's what's caused some of these stress cracks and fractures to the concrete around the dam. All of these issues add up to a structure that can no longer be trusted. And in Florida, with hurricane season upon us, heavy rains, rising stormwater, and rushing water makes these repairs more urgent. So you might ask yourself, why does this matter? Because if the dam were to fail and rushing water to rush pass downstream, this could flood out homes and businesses, affecting roads, utilities, and creating and causing a major negative impact to the surrounding community. This is where Helicon comes in. Our team specializes in stabilizing soil and stormwater infrastructure. For the southern chain of lakes outflow dam, we're focusing on two main priorities. One, soil stabilization. Two, sealing any cracks or leaks on the spillway overflow of the dam. And here's how. You see the guys down in the water on the spillway overflow of the dam. Here's a section that we just treated, but we're drilling in and putting in port valves, and then we're injecting a GT500 polyurethane chemical grout, which is hydrophilic, meaning it accepts water, and this material is sealing up all of these cracks and crevices in the stormwater spillover, and it's going to support and fix the spillway over from losing more soil and protecting that concrete. You can see right now we're starting to inject some of the material, and in the areas where we treated, you can see the material has oozed out, and that is sealing up and protecting this spillway of the dam. Injecting GT500 is a quick, powerful fix that keeps water where it should be, flowing out over the spillway and not through it. These repair steps Helicon's taking will protect the dam through the upcoming hurricane season. Helicon has 22 plus years of specializing in foundation repair and soil stabilization throughout Florida. From everything from massive sinkhole repairs to seawall soil stabilization to stormwater infrastructure projects like this southern chain of lakes dam outflow, we have the specialized skills and knowledge as well as specialized grouting techniques that'll be right for your project. Our specialized grouting techniques combined with our expertise in soil and foundation repair makes us the right team for the job. We don't just patch problems, we strengthen the entire foundation to make sure the structure is safe for years to come. So we talked about one of the repair focuses of injecting the GT500 hydrophilic polyurethane to protect the spillway so water is not coming through the spillway, it's going over where it should be. The other is the soil stabilization around the structure and giving it more strength and rigidity. We're going to stabilize the soil around the dam structure by injecting AP720. Unlike the GT500, which is hydrophilic, it accepts water, the 720, it repels water as hydrophobic. And it is a more of a strong, rigid structural polyurethane, whereas the hydrophilic has a little bit of flex to it to keep out the water out of those cracks. For that, we'll inject rods about the size of my finger down to the base of the dam, and we'll pump about a gallon of material per linear foot. And again, that's just to strengthen up, permeate into these soils, lock everything up, make it real strong and rigid and protect this dam. You see some of these stress fractures. We probably will, depending on the scope with the municipality, we'll also, when the water is lower, go along the front side of the dam and put those rods down beneath the toe of the dam to stop any water from rushing out of the bottom. This material also will add and give more strength to the spillways parts of the dam. So those again are the two main focuses that Team Helicon is out here today for this specific southern chain of lakes outflow dam. And once we're done with those, this dam is going to have much more strength and be back on solid ground. If you'd like to see more projects where we protect homes, businesses, and environments, be sure to subscribe and follow along. At Helicon, we're proud to say we put foundations back on solid ground.